You bet.
Improper payments in America's food assistance program add up to billions in misspent cash. But as our Washington correspondent Kyle Medora explains, even the president's supporters aren't sure about his proposed fix.
President Donald Trump wants to repackage America's food assistance program. Rather than getting assistance in the form of a debit card, the president's recent budget proposal calls for boxing up food and sending it directly to the neediest families.
And I'll give him points for being creative.
West Virginia's Shelley Moore Capito says she supports much of the president's budget, but isn't sold on this idea. 1 in 5 families in her state receives assistance, and she worries that if they don't pick their own groceries, food will go uneaten and wasted. That's not to say she doesn't see a need for change.
Saving money in the SNAP program is something we absolutely should have to do.
The federal government spends about $80 billion a year on SNAP, feeding about 14% of Americans. President Trump's budget banks on cutting $17 billion from that program.
There's no question, there's waste. And some of that waste has been taken care of in the past, but this isn't the way to do it.
Iowa's Dave Loebsack says the approximately 1 in 8 Iowans who receive help deserve fresh food. He also worries Trump's plan will substantially increase the multi-billion-dollar cost of managing the program. Government accountability reports show the rate of improper payments is trending down. But even with that rate just over 3%, that still adds up to more than $2.5 billion in misspent taxpayer money.
The president is going to propose and we're going to dispose.
In Washington, I'm Kyle Medora.
Lawmakers say they won't adopt the president's out-of-the-box proposal. What, if anything, they will do likely will not be settled until this fall. The UND men's basketball team was in a tough fight to keep hopes of another NCAA tournament berth alive. Beth will have the details later in sports. But first, the number of opioid overdoses have surged. What you need to look out for is coming up right after this.